Welcome back to the channel, Coin Hunters and Collectors. Today we are diving into one of the most interesting and misunderstood coins in U.S. numismatics, the 1981 D. Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin. At first glance, this coin may look like just another old, worn-out penny, especially if it appears damaged or circulated. But in the world of rare coins, even a small detail or unusual mark can turn an ordinary coin into something truly valuable. In this video, we will explore whether a 1981 D penny in old or damaged condition can still hold value, and how some of these coins have reached surprising prices in the auction market. History and background. The 1981 D. Lincoln Memorial cent was minted in Denver and is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series that began in 1959. This coin is historically important because 1981 was the final full year the United States Mint produced pennies using 95% copper before switching to zinc-based composition in 1982. Abraham Lincoln is featured on the obverse, while the Lincoln Memorial appears on the reverse. Billions of these coins were produced, with over 5.3 billion struck at the Denver Mint alone, making it a very common coin in circulation. CoinValueChecker.com. Unique features of the coin. The 1981 D penny has several identifying features that collectors examine closely. The small D mint mark under the date indicates it was minted in Denver. The coin is heavier than later pennies due to its copper composition, and it typically shows a reddish, brown, or mixed tone depending on its condition. In old or damaged condition, the coin may display scratches, corrosion, discoloration, or worn details, which usually lowers its value. However, sometimes what appears to be damage can actually be a mint error, which is where things get interesting. Damage versus mint errors. It is very important to understand the difference between post-mint damage and genuine mint errors. Most damaged coins, such as those with scratches, dents, or environmental wear, are considered common and usually worth only a few cents. But true mint errors happen during the coin's production and can significantly increase value. Examples include double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, and repunched mint marks. A real error coin can sell for anywhere from $50 to hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and visibility. CoinValueChecker.com +1. For example, off-center strike errors have sold for $100 to $900 or more, while dramatic error coins have reached over $1,000 at auction. CoinValueChecker.com. Rarity and collector demand. Although billions of 1981 D pennies exist, rarity is not just about quantity. It is about condition and uniqueness. Most coins in damaged or heavily circulated condition are extremely common and not rare at all. However, coins in extremely high grades or with verified mint errors are much rarer and highly sought after by collectors. The demand increases even more when the coin is part of a historical transition year, like 1981, when copper pennies were about to be phased out. Collectors are especially interested in coins that combine rarity with a clear story, such as a visible mint error or an unusual striking flaw. Even a coin that looks damaged could attract attention if experts confirm it is a genuine mint error rather than post-mint damage. Current market value in dollars. In general, a 1981 D penny in normal circulated or damaged condition is worth around 25 cents to 60 cents, sometimes only slightly above face value. However, the value changes dramatically when condition or rarity improves. High-grade uncirculated examples can reach over $100, and rare top-grade coins have sold for thousands of dollars, with one example exceeding $5,000 at auction. CoinTrackers +1. CoinValueChecker.com. Error coins are where the biggest money is. Some rare 1981 pennies with major mint errors have sold for hundreds or even thousands, and in extreme cases, rare errors in this series have reached over $10,000 depending on uniqueness and condition. Coino. Tips for collectors. If you have a 1981 D penny that looks damaged or old, don't ignore it immediately. First, examine the coin carefully under magnification. Look for unusual doubling in letters, off-center designs, or strange cracks that might indicate a mint error. Check if the date and mint mark are clear, as these details are important for value. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value significantly. If you believe your coin might be a rare error, consider getting it authenticated by a professional grading service. Sometimes, what looks like damage can turn out to be a valuable mistake from the mint. Conclusion. To conclude, the 1981 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny is a fascinating coin that proves even the most common coins can hold hidden value. While most damaged or old examples are worth only a few cents, the real treasure lies in rare mint errors and exceptional conditions. The key is knowledge. Understanding what to look for can turn a simple coin into a valuable collectible. So before you dismiss that worn-out penny in your pocket, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small piece of history worth far more than 1 cent.